Hello guys, welcome to another video. And in today's video, we are going to see how easy it is to start working with Remix project. If you want to install Remix project, there is a package called Create Remix. You can install this package in your computer and you can use command like create remix at the latest, or you can simply use npx so that you don't need to install this create remix in a system. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this command and I'm going to paste it here for now. So to install Remix, you just need to use npx create remix at the latest. Now, latest is something is going to use all the latest dependencies Remix is offering you. But if you have specific task, specific platform in your mind, if you want to use specific template, there is another article provided by Remix. You can go through this article. You will find lot of templates already present here. Like if you want to run your program in Cloudflare as a Cloudflare worker, Remix JavaScript, by default Remix use TypeScript. If you want to just use simple JavaScript, you can use this template. Or there are many other third-party samples as well. You can go through this page and officially look whatever template if you want to use. But for now, we are going to use the latest offering by the Remix. That is going to be this. Alright. And I'm going to open my Visual Studio Code. This. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this command in my system and I'm going to specify in which folder I want to install. I want to install in my current folder, that is Remix. Now it's going to do a job for me. It's going to ask few questions for me. Do you want to initialize a new Git repository? Yes, because I don't have anything in this folder. Install dependencies with npm? Yes. Maybe if you are using Bun or if you're using something else, maybe you can proceed with no and set up your Bun pnpm installers. But right now we are going to use simple npm. So I'm going to tick yes. Now it is going to use install the dependencies. It's going to take some time. Let's go back to the. So templates is going to be the minimal startup point to get up and ready, start working with Remix. So if you have specific in your mind, maybe you have specific goal, you can use template. Rather creating everything by yourself, template is going to give you all the things ready. Like if you want to host it in Cloudflare, then it's going to have a template and you can use that template to have everything ready for the Cloudflare system. All right, let me just minimize it now. Oh, all right, it's good. Look, I don't mind. Cool. So now what Remix project is going to offer you behind the scenes? The first thing is going to offer you is my favorite part, TypeScript support. So as you know, if you're working with JavaScript, like JavaScript is a loosely typed programming language, there are a lot of flaws in JavaScript. If you are not work carefully, then you may have many issues going in production. That's why Remix offer TypeScript by default. So you can simply use types, create types for your JavaScript, and it will be much more robust and production ready as compared to plain JavaScript. But you can use JavaScript as we just saw in the template. If you want to use JavaScript, you can use this template. But we are not going to use JavaScript. We are going to use TypeScript. And in the upcoming videos, I'm going to show you how you can use TypeScript effectively with the React projects as well. Cool. Meanwhile, let's check the project. Now the project is ready and it is showing you. You can just go to the Discord. If you have any questions regarding Remix, you can join this Discord. You will. All right. Now, first thing first, let's go to the package rotation. It's going to have a lot of dependency here. See, in the front end, we need React because ultimately it's a React framework. It is installing React here. And in the backend, we need something Express or Node. It is installing Node there. And the last thing it is installing is a serve. All right, let's understand this. Remix run React. Remix run Node. Remix run serve. All right. So see, ultimately Remix is a full stack framework. If you want to run Remix, you need few things. First thing you need is a server. Second, you need is some runtime, JavaScript runtime, which makes your program running up and live. Something like Node.js. Let me write here as well. Node.js. JavaScript runtime. You need a server, something like Express.js, which is very famous. And you need something like front-end library like React. Or I would say in React, you need React router as well. Because ultimately in the front end, we need React router to route from different places in the application. Let me write it. What we need to run Remix application. These three things you need. And these all things are given by Remix itself by the wrapper Remix run. React, this, not this, serve is a server which is Express. Now this serve is something called app server provided by Remix.js. So see, Remix.js is a server side first approach. It uses server side first approach. It is not front end heavy. It uses React for the front end to create views, to create views. It has Express, a backend to create controllers, to create controllers, to create views, and a Node.js runtime which makes your Express or React up and running so that it is available all the time. Right. And why we don't have simple React project? Why it is Remix run React? Because these are extended behavior. So whatever you're going to find in React router, you're going to find in Remix run React as well, like link, right? Why it is present here? Because it has some extended behavior, a behavior which may run in the backend as well as in the front end. They have some wrappers behind the scenes, extended behavior, which are more optimized for Remix, which are more optimized to use fetch APIs. That's why we have this package. So whenever you want to use a link, you don't have to use React router. You can simply import from this. We will see in upcoming videos, and it's going to work. If you import from the React router, it will work, but ultimately it is not suggested because they are giving you all the functionality. Then you should be using this Remix and React itself. So by any chance, if you don't want to use the default server, which is Express given by Remix, there is a separate article provided by Remix. If you want to set up your own server, you can maybe go through this article. I will leave it in the description as well. If you want to set up some another server, if you have specific requirement. But for now in our course, we are going to stick with Express because Express is a production ready and it gives all the features we need to make a Remix application up and running to a production level. All right, let's get into the project. As we see, we have three dependencies. So ultimately we need React DOM. React DOM is something for the React router stuff like links. So, but you don't need to import anything from this package. It is being used by this Remix and React. So ultimately you need to import routing stuff from the Remix and React. You don't need to import anything from this package. Isboard is something checking whether the request is coming from the real user or it is coming from some botted machine. It has some dev dependencies as well. To running a development environment, there is a /dev. There are some types for TypeScript. It has linting. So second thing, this Remix project is providing me is the linting stuff. So I don't need to care about setting up my own linting. It has everything ready whenever you install Remix project. Second thing, it is giving us the Tailwind support. So see, it is very subjective if you want to use Tailwind with the Remix project or not. But as if you are more into CSS in JS solution, there are other packages like Panda CSS, what we use in my current project. I will explore this Panda CSS in upcoming videos, but for now we are going to use Tailwind because it is being provided by default from the Remix. And what else? All right. So the bundler it used behind the scenes is a white, which is much powerful than the tech white. Cool. What else? Now, if I see, there are three folders created, node modules, like it has all the node module dependencies. Public is something if you want to store some public images, assets, you can use public folder. We will see in upcoming videos. And the most important one is app. So app is going to have three important files. One is entry.client. Whenever someone opens the page or a route in a client, what's going to happen? When someone opens a page in server side, what's going to happen? And the root. Root is something like a layout of whatever you're going to see. We are going to discuss each file later in depth, but for now, we are going to focus on this route folder. See, whenever we used to create traditional HTML or web projects, so the first file we used to create is index. We used to create index.html. It is a main entry point of your web page or web application. Here also, we are creating a file underscore index. Route is a file-based routing system provided by Remix. File-based routing system. So whatever you are creating a file of name, like if you want to create a file of name hello, so it's going to be a route for you. It's going to be like /hello in your application. Right now it is index. Index is the root of your route. So if I run this project, to run this project in a development environment, you just need to use npm run dev. If you see the command, dev remix white dev. So Remix is the compiler, you can say, which is going to make everything available for the dev environment. You see your project running in dev. It is running on port 513. Okay, why do I do have underscore index? Because underscore index is a way to tell Remix, like it is the index file of your routing system, so that you don't need to provide slash whatever the route name. If I just remove it, underscore, and if I save it and run the program, so it's going to be this index. And if I don't provide anything, so it's going to be blank. That's why it is showing, it is a way in Remix to tell it's the index file underscore index, so that whenever you open the URL, it is going to load the first file. Now we have a lot of stuff here in this file. I don't need to care about this for now. I don't need to care about this for now. I am simply going to remove everything you see here, and I'm just going to print h1. Hi. Now whatever I'm writing here, you see here. Now whatever you are exporting default in this file, it is going to be your view. So Remix is more into view controller model. It doesn't use MVC, but you can use MVC as a model if you want. We will discuss in depth in later videos. But yes, whatever you're default exporting from a file in your route, it is going to be a view. So you must return some JSX from the view. This is the simplest route I do have. This, now it is working. If I create another route, maybe a new file, hello.tsx, and if I import anything here, maybe with any name as a default import, and if I open hello, you will see hi here. Let me write something else. You see, and in the dev environment, it is using hot module replacement. So if whatever you make changes, save, it is going to immediately reload in your application as well, which is very much suited for the development environment. So for this video, I'm going to discuss that much, but in the next video, I'm going to discuss how you can change the port of your web application and how you're going to build this application and what you're going to see behind the scenes, how Remix handling everything in this route. So, but for now, if you want to create a route, you just need to go to this folder, whatever name you're going to provide to the file is going to be route for you. And you can simply call that route with the name you're providing here. Cool. So last few things to mention here is, It does provide you production ready server, which is ultimately Express, and it does provide you everything you see in the React router. All the React router functionality under this Remix run React. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch more videos like this, please do subscribe and have a nice day.